So, how are we all doing? If you are new here, my name is Steph, welcome. Every Saturday I share a video and it's an excuse for us to catch up. So I'm going to be sharing a week in my life with you this week, and I'd love to hear how you guys are doing in the comments, so please let me know how you are. This week I'm sharing it as a week in the life, but if I'm honest, it is not an average week in my life. I spend 90% of my time by myself in a little room in my house with my laptop, scurrying away, and it's not very exciting. This week there's a lot of exciting things happening, so I thought I would take you with me, and I just thought it would be cool to show you some of my not day-to-day side of things. I would love to do a kind of boring, mundane vlog at some point as well, because I think there's this misconception that when you are a content creator or an influencer or something, that like every day is exciting and you're doing all of these things and there's events and da-da-da-da. When that's not really the case. Like, I spend a lot of my time, like I said, by myself. It's actually a very sunny Sunday right now, and I have an event in London. So I'm co-hosting an event with another content creator called Sophie Butler, who is just an amazing, inspiring woman. And she started an event series called The Other Girls Club. The theme for this particular event is positive movement and celebrating what our bodies can do for us, and moving in a way that's not about burning calories but more about celebration. And I don't know how much I've spoken about it on here actually, but in 2017 I started a non-profit series called Stay Sassy, and it's charity events where we donate to different charities every single time. It's a dance workshop for women. I kind of wanted to bring together my passions for dancing and my background in performing with a mental health element. The very first event I taught women how to walk in high heels, dance in high heels, and then we had guest speakers in to speak about mental health or nutrition or just positivity. And I wanted to bring women in a room and a space together to feel safe and to try something new. And that's kind of what today is going to be about. It's not my event, it's Sophie's event that I am tagging along on. So I will try and get a little bit of footage if the women feel comfortable. I never want to put a camera in front of someone that doesn't feel comfortable to be in front of it. So I will try and capture what I can. My mum's gonna come because I didn't actually say why I started Stay Sassy. It was in honour of my nan that passed away, and I wanted to raise money for the hospice that cared for her. So it was gonna be a one-off event just to raise money for that hospice. And then it was just such a beautiful day and a beautiful event that I thought, no, I can't stop this. We need to grow it and get more women in a room together and introduce women to other women with similar values and similar concerns and all of that kind of stuff. So it kind of grew from there. And because it was in honour of my nan, my mum has not missed a single Stay Sassy since. I think it's really helped with her grieving process. I think it's given her a purpose beyond the grief, and I think she's managed to channel her grief into a positive because she knows she's there to help other people, which is just really, really sweet. So she's gonna come with me, go change out of my pyjamas, pack my bag, and then we'll head into London.
So thank you, Steph. And a big round of applause for yourself, please. I just thought we would open the space up for a discussion. And I want to ask a question to each of the ladies up here. And that is, what is fitness to you, and has that changed over time?
Fitness to me is a way of moving my body that celebrates what it can do, and it's taken me a while to get here. At school, I was never sporty. I was picked last for every team. By the time I'd finished swimming in a race, everyone was already out the pool. It just wasn't for me, and I always thought, I'm just not a sporty person. I danced, but it's a very different discipline. I grew up moving in a way that made me feel incredible and liberated, and it was my passion. So I decided to pursue it at the age of 14 full-time, and I went to a full-time musical theatre college where some of the ideologies were just really outdated, and it was thinness, the smaller you could be the better, and it became very competitive. And when suddenly your passion for moving your body is a competition and also a diet, no wonder I came out with an eating disorder and mental health issues, right? So I had to rediscover a passion for moving my body that, one, wasn't a job or education, but two, was also not detrimental to my mental health. And I came out of dance college and I went into the industry, which was just as savage as dance school and dance college was. And I just made the choice that it wasn't for me, and I think that's something that I want to say if you are pursuing a fitness or movement journey, is try everything. I pigeonholed myself to not be a sporty person, so I wouldn't put myself in situations where I would try something new because I was like, I'm not that person, and I almost didn't want to set myself up to fail. So it's only since leaving the performing industry and exploring different ways to move my body, like I've tried pole dancing, I've tried weightlifting, I've tried running, I've tried all of these things that I've been terrible at, but I've loved it because there's no pressure associated with anything. And I think sometimes, especially the messaging on social media, I mean, you guys are amazing. I think you're both beautiful, amazing women, but you show the good and the bad, you show the perfect and the mess, which we all have. We all have light and shade, and I think it's so important that as you pursue this journey, you try everything without ego, without expectation, and celebrate what your body can do. Like, that is what fitness is to me. If one day I want to lift weights, one day I want to go on a walk, one day I want to do fuck all. Like, it's going on that journey and knowing that you don't have to fit in a box at any given moment. We went on a few tangents there, but I hope that answered your question. Good morning. It is Monday the 6th, I want to say. I think it's Monday the 6th, and I'm still in my pyjamas, but I'm just getting ready for a day in London. But before I do, I didn't sign off last night because the event was so special and I got back so late, and I just kind of wanted to lap up all of those feelings. Got there for about 1ish, set up the venue with Sophie. It was like an old church, which was just gorgeous. Everyone arrived, and then straight away we got into the dance class, which was so much fun, and we taught a routine to Flowers by Miley Cyrus. What I do with the choreography for Stay Sassy is, it is a really basic dance, but it's because I want everyone in that room to be able to pick it up, and there's some moments in there that are more challenging than others, but I want people to have that sense of achievement. The end had a little bit of a complicated bit, and everyone got it and everyone smashed it, and the energy of that room is just, I can't explain it. The people that come, the support they give each other, like, they don't know each other before they arrive, and by the end of the event they're literally screaming and cheering each other on, and it's so empowering. I always leave so inspired, it's amazing. And then afterwards, Sophie hosted a group discussion with myself and a beautiful woman called Sharifa, and we shared our kind of insight into joyful movement, mindfulness, mental health, and focused on those kind of topics, which was really amazing. And I learned so much from Sophie and Sharifa, and the group was just so special. And drove home with Mum, and we just had a debrief in the car like we always do, and came home, and it was beautiful. But today I'm heading into London for two very exciting things. I have a meeting with Nike Town, so I'm part of a campaign with them. Again, nothing in this video is sponsored. If I'm doing an ad campaign on Instagram, I'm showing it on here just to kind of show you a bit of the behind the scenes. So Nike have this amazing campaign focused around mindfulness and wellness. Rather than just being a sportswear brand, they want to incorporate that mental health element as well. So there's a setup at the moment in their main store in Oxford Circus, and it's a place for me to go and try on their new kit made of sustainable materials. I don't actually know what to expect. I've been given the brief, but I'm quite excited to get there, try on the kit, experience it for myself, share it with you guys. And then there's actually an event next Saturday, which I will be documenting on my Instagram, because I'm going to finish this vlog on Friday night. And then after that, I'm heading to a podcast recording where I'm talking about sobriety, the Enough app, and kind of mental health and wellness. So it's a full-on wellness day, if I'm honest with you. I need to go get ready now because I need to leave in 10 minutes. And I'm not ready, and I'm wearing fluffy pyjamas. Let's head up to London. So I've just got back from London. It's been a stunning day. Didn't film half what I wanted to, but let's do a little recap. Started the day at Nike Town, which is actually the biggest Nike store in Europe. It's freaking huge. Nike is actually the first brand that I ever worked with, so they just hold a piece of my heart. I love what they're doing at this store. They're doing so many immersive experiences to build communities, to offer free workshops. Today there was 2 immersive experiences. The one downstairs, which anyone can rock up to and go to. You start with breath work, which I think is amazing. Like, there's a huge focus at the moment around wellness, which is so important. And you start with a breath work exercise to just calm your nerves, and then you try out the shoes, and that's what was in that big lit up room. And then you go upstairs, and again there was an immersive experience where you had a mirror that spoke to you, which I think this is something that I absolutely love. So you try on the sports bra, and it's all about giving yourself a fitting, and before you even start, again there's a breathwork exercise just to calm your nerves, because fitting rooms can be so triggering when the lighting is shit, when clothes don't fit. Like, it's just not always an enjoyable experience. So then prioritizing that kind of breath work before you even begin, I think is such a positive. Like, imagine if every single brand offered that, so that before you even start trying on clothes, it's almost like you're enough as you are, keep breathing, we're going to find the right fit for you, and if you don't find it today, then that's not the end of the world. And that's kind of the energy that room held, and it was just a really, really enjoyable experience, basically. So I thought I'd show you what I got. Sorry, the lighting was really pissing me off, but now it's really dark, but we move. We got some lovely Nike socks. I got a pack of these. I love a cheeky ankle sock, and they're so soft and so thick. I just love them. So the items that I got are actually from their Zenvi range, which include sustainable fibres and sustainable fabrics, which is amazing. I just think also, one thing I want to say is, when you walked into the Nike store, there was every shape and size mannequin you can imagine. There was one in a wheelchair, there was one that was plus size, there was one that was in a smaller body but not stick thin, mannequins in handstands or mannequins running, and I just think that's such a positive as well. And I just think that young people coming up with this kind of shopping experience, it's really exciting for them. So we have the Zenfi bra in this khaki colour, which is very nice, with a little racer back. And then these leggings, oh, they're so soft. So again, it's made out of sustainable materials, very small little piece of branding. It's got some lovely stitching on the bum that emphasises the peach. And then they're kind of like a 7/8 length. I think they offer different variations in the black, and they came in loads of colours, but if I'm wearing activewear, if I'm going to the gym or something, I don't really want to be seen. Like, I'm not going to turn up in luminous yellow or luminous pink. I like to wear black, dark colours, blend in with the scenery, do my workout and leave. Like, I'm just not very confident to rock up in bright colours. So although they had amazing colours on show, I just knew that if I got a colour, I wouldn't wear them, whereas I know these are going to be a staple in my gym kit now. Like I said, they're super soft. And then the thing that I am most excited about, my friend Maeve always posts about these shoes, and I've wanted them for so freaking long. Oh my god. These are the Super Reps. They're just sick, and they felt so comfortable. Like, you do star jumps, lunges, and I'm just really excited to take them for a spin. They're so nice. And I love a chunky trainer. I'm just not a dainty trainer kind of gal. Like, I need a chunky trainer. Then after that, headed to the podcast. No, I didn't. I headed to a cafe, set up for work, did a few calls from there, and then went to the podcast. I didn't film much of the podcast studio, but oh my god, the building was phenomenal. Can I say this? I don't know if this is a teaser alert. But it was basically a very exciting podcast that I'll be announcing in a couple of months' time when it's ready, edited and out. But it was one of the first podcasts I've done, actually. Like, not that I've been on many, but it was one of the first ones where I was introduced as not only a content creator but also an entrepreneur. So I spoke about Enough and the app, but I also spoke about a business venture that is coming out later this year. And it was really exciting, one, to speak about that for the first time and almost speak it into existence. Like, it is something I've been working on for a substantial amount of time, but to actually speak about it, see reactions, no, I can't say that, I'll give too much away, but it was just really nice to have feedback on the idea, the messaging behind it, trying not to say too much, but also the identity shift of, I used to call myself Steph the dancer, and now I call myself Steph the content creator. So then being called like an entrepreneur and stuff, like, just found it a bit cringe and a little bit uncomfortable. And I do find speaking about that kind of stuff quite difficult. Sometimes I think I'm not ready. I definitely, when I was asked to be on this particular podcast, I thought, oh no, I'm not ready to do that yet. I think maybe in 6 months or maybe in a year. But someone gave me a really good piece of advice, and it was, if saying yes to this opportunity gets you closer to where you want to be, would you do it? And now take that question into majority of experiences that come around, and I just thought, fuck it, bite the bullet. It's good practice, and I think everything is good practice, even if it was a massive fail. And like, yeah, there was some things that I said that were so stupid, and straight away afterwards, I try not to analyse it too much once I leave. Like, I literally was like, oh no, as soon as I said it, and it's just good practice. And I know next time I go into that environment, hopefully it'll be easier, it will come a little bit more natural to me. And one thing that I always do, you will notice if ever you've seen a podcast or a talk that I've been on, I always wear a high neck top because I get panic rashes. I used to shake loads and I feel like I've managed to calm that down with some deep breathing, but I just can't stop the panic rashes, and I can feel it. It's like heat that like trickles up my chest and it goes up my neck and sometimes onto my face, and I'm just like, I can feel it, and I'm talking and I'm trying to come across confident. I just have this rash coming up my neck, and I'm just hoping that the more I put myself in those situations, or the more I say yes to those opportunities, the easier it will come. So then now I've got to edit the content from the Nike store because that has to go live tomorrow, and I've got some calls to prepare for tomorrow as well. So I'm going to do some research, some planning, answer the emails that I've neglected all day. I also need to do a food shop, so I'm going to go and do that now, and I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Hi there, how are we doing? It is Tuesday or Wednesday? I don't know what day it is. Tuesday 7th of February, 7:29 p.m. Have I checked in today? No. My washing is hanging up behind me because where is the day gone? Today was quite call heavy. So I had a call with my accountant, I had a call with some of the investors. I've got a big pitch meeting on Friday, so I had a call to plan some of that. And then I had a lot of content to review for both schedules, for the sustainable schedule and also for the enough schedule as well. So it's just, time has slipped away from me, but I do love days like this because I feel like I get loads done. That's it, to be honest. Tomorrow's going to be very exciting though, so stick around for that. But Lewis is currently cooking in the kitchen, bless him, because I've still got a bit to do upstairs. So he's in charge of dinner this evening. But should we go in there and check out what he's cooked? Because he's quite the chef, bless him. Hi sir, would you like to talk us through what you're cooking?
I'm just going a bit rogue.
You always do.
There's about 17 garlics in that. Kidney beans, garlic, tomato, maple syrup, smoked paprikas.
Got some mushrooms going on.
It's really decent,
Very delicious. And what's in the oven?
peppers and onions.
That's steamy. Oh, it steamed up the camera. Really good. Just agreed that Lou is going to make the avo and I'm going to make the chimichurri, which is one of my favourite things to make. I thought I might as well just show you the recipe because it is so easy. And doesn't it just enhance any meal?
You do make a good chim.
Little cheeky chim. Let me show you how I make it. A little bit of coriander. We actually have this hand blender, which is amazing. It's so good. So I'm going to shove that in there. I've actually got to the point now where I just don't weigh out any ingredients, so I could not tell you what is in this. But it's basically like 3/4 of a pack of coriander and the same of curly leaf or flat leaf parsley. Very delicious, very nice. I just turned the light on, so that's nice. So I'm going to whack some garlic in there, some oregano, dried oregano. Oh, a little bit much. I also added juice of a whole lime for that zesty deliciousness. Do we have any fresh chilli, babe?
No.
That's a crying shame. And then some olive oil, a little splash of apple cider vinegar, and some salt and some pepper. Just blend it all up. I've added a splash of water and some chili flakes, and that is the finish. Not gonna pour that because that almost went everywhere. But that is the finished chimichurri. It's more of like a soup, but hey, it's delicious. And that on a little fajita drizzled over, or you dip it in. Stunning. Why are you talking? What? That's a big gasp. Hummus. Right, we've gone too rogue. I know you said you were going rogue, but because we've got pasta sauce in the beans, mushrooms were a bit of a rogue choice, and then he just thinly sliced cucumber and was like, oh, it's like duck wraps, and then he got the hummus out, and it's a lot. That looks banging, mine.
You don't know what's going to work unless you try it, right? So.
Metaphor for life there. Put down your tweezers. What are they called? Tongs. They're tong. Why I oughta. Delightful. I'm gonna make mine and then we can get everyone to vote which one's best. You're gonna learn today.
You're gonna learn today.
No. If anyone knows that reference.
Got that long.
Right, mine looks like shit, so we're not doing a competition anymore.
You haven't seen mine, babe.
Why does yours not look very nice either?
No.
Okay, it doesn't matter what it looks like, it's what's on the inside that counts. Let me show you.
Oh!
What? Chimichurri, you can't forget that. Nice whole wheat tortilla. We've got the beans that Lewis made. We've got the avocado, the mushrooms, the peppers, the kale, and oh my god, we've got the chimichurri on top, but also this. This stuff is literally like crack. How much of this stuff do I get through?
What, aioli?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would literally eat it like it was hummus. We love our cooking, don't we?
Yeah.
We just get lost
Yours
in
looks
the
great.
kitchen.
Yours looks great.
You're lying.
How are you going to fold that?
I don't know. I don't think it through.
It'd be quite entertaining once you try and fold it. So let's go.
Did you leave the skin on the onion?
No.
Skin. How did you do it? Oh, now chimichurri's on the outside. You're just judging me, aren't you?
I'm just intrigued. I mean, you've made it work.
That's right. Ready? Bite at the same time?
No, you go for it.
Okay.
Good? Yeah, that works, doesn't it? Nice.
Something's very garlicky.
About 17 garlics in that.
I've literally got to be in a taxi tomorrow with a man for 2.5 hours and all he's going to smell is...
Yeah, that's right. Back off. Hiya, fucker.
Nice. Bedtime.
Yeah, that's good.
Good night. See you in the morning. Hello and happy Wednesday. I have been stolen by Glade for the next 24 hours and I cannot even explain how beautiful it is here. So I have a paid partnership this year with Glade, speaking about their aromatherapy collection and how scent can actually boost our mood. There's a group of influencers from around Europe that have been picked up and taken to Wilderness Reserve in Suffolk. And this is really special because usually when I work with a brand, I get an email with the brief, the concept, the deliverables. I'll maybe have a Zoom call to kind of learn about the product, test the product, film the campaign, and off it goes. You don't really get any face-to-face contact with anyone from the brand or anyone else on the campaign. So to have this trip and this adventure booked for us is so exciting because there's people from France, there's people from Germany. Today, let me read. I'll give you a tour of the room now, but we actually have a little itinerary. So we've checked in and then we're going to have a lunch and a scent workshop where we're learning about the essential oils, what benefits they have to your mood and how they can uplift your mood. And then we have a yoga session followed by a mini break before a meditation as well. So it's an entire overnight stay of zen and serenity, and I'm very excited. I'm gonna go find everyone for lunch and I will see you in a bit. Right, so we just had a scent workshop with one of the representatives from Glade who actually helped develop all of the fragrances and the aromatherapy. And now we are heading over to have a yoga class followed by a meditation session, which I'm very excited about. The scent workshop was amazing because we smell all of the essential oils separately and then in their combinations of the 4 different scents that Glade offer. And it was fascinating. I actually need to run because I think I'm running a little bit late. So I'm gonna grab my stuff, put my shoes on and hop on over to the yoga class, but we'll do a full debrief later. So I will be back very soon. Hello! Oh my god, what a gorgeous afternoon. I'm literally just tucking into these, which are unbelievable. There was just like a snacks area with loads of healthy, delicious treats. So I'm trying this for the first time. Salted almond caramel cups. They are unbelievable. But basically we just had an afternoon of yoga, which was like a beginner friendly yoga class where we could just like have a nice stretch out and a chill, and the lighting, I don't know if you can see in those videos, but the kind of golden hour lighting coming through those glass doors were just incredible. Had a yoga class, then had a little bit of a break where it's nice because there's pockets of moments to get to know everyone. I've never met anyone here before. It's nice that there's time to meet different people, find out what they do. And then we went back in for a meditation where we did deep breathing for 5 minutes, then a mindfulness meditation, and then a yoga nidra meditation, which is when you find that state in between awakeness and sleep. So you feel like you're asleep, but you're still conscious and aware of everything around you. We all felt very relaxed, met to have some snacks, and now we have downtime for an hour and a half until we're gonna go and have a 3-course freaking dinner. I am going to chill, edit the content that needs to be posted for Glade, get ready for dinner, and then head off and meet everyone. So I will see you in a bit. Delicious, they're so freaking good. Probably should have done a little getting ready with me because I've just spent the last half an hour by myself doing my makeup. I thought I'll show you what I'm wearing before I get dressed. So I am wearing this dress. I was just like, it's got the floral detail in there. I know it's still technically winter, but wishful thinking that spring is coming. So I thought this dress, which has also got this beautiful detailing in it. Love this dress. And then the shoes. Where are the shoes? Oh shit, did I not pack the shoes? Fuck off. Yes, I did. Gee whiz. Did I pack the right shoes? Yes. These lovely, sparkly little satin numbers. It's a cheeky heel. So I'm gonna get dressed now, pack my little bag up, and head over to meet the rest of the team over in the main barn. I mean, excuse the absolute carnage behind me, but that's the dress. And these are the shoes. You literally can't see it very well, but with the little bag, it does look really cute, I promise. Gorgeous evening, honestly had the best time. So I headed over to the main barn, and then downstairs where we did yoga earlier there was a big bar set up with gin, non-alcoholic gin, flavoured gin, and we all met for drinks. And then we came upstairs to that big banqueting hall where it literally looked like a wedding. The way they've designed it is top notch. I just burped, oh my god. And then we had a 3-course meal. I cannot breathe. I literally, earlier I was like, yeah, I've got this dress that it's not gonna be too tight around my tummy. Well, it's freaking tight around my tummy because I ate so much just then. We had polenta and mushroom to start. I mean, everyone had different, but I had mushroom and polenta to start, beetroot and tomato gnocchi, and then I had roasted plums with like an almond crumble and an almond cream. And what's really nice is it's such an eclectic group of people. So we've obviously got reps from the brand, but also there's 4 cleaning bloggers, and I know fuck all about cleaning, so being able to speak to them about their industry and knowing absolutely nothing about it is amazing. There's home interior creators, and again, they're fascinating to speak to. There's lifestyle creators. It's a really nice way to meet people that you just never in a million years would have met. Oh, after dinner, then there was this hot chocolate section, and they had a massive jug of vegan hot chocolate and a massive jug of normal hot chocolate, and all of the toppings you could imagine. There was whipped cream, fudge pieces, sprinkles, chocolate flakes, marshmallows, vegan marshmallows, and it was just stunning. So I sat with everyone, had a nice hot chocolate, and I can't lie, I just want to get in that big old bed. It looks so freaking comfortable, and it's like 10:30, which is past my bedtime anyway. See you in a few hours. Good morning. I slept like a freaking baby. That bed was like a warm cuddle. I could literally starfish. It was unreal. But now I think I want to go on a walk around the grounds because I've not really seen them yet, but it looks a little bit cloudy out there. The last 20 hours have gone so quickly, it's actually a joke. I'm just gonna make up my AG1, not an ad, but freaking hell, I literally say every time I post about it I would die for this stuff. Someone actually asked me yesterday, she was like, you've got such lovely hair, and I was like, oh my god, thank you, it has been a journey. And she was like, what do you use on it? And I was like, do you know what, there's an abundance of products that I use, but the one thing that I freaking swear by, oops, there's a door right there, one thing that I freaking swear by is AG1. And then I gave her the full spiel, and I think she's sold. So I'm gonna make this, drink this, and head on my merry way. Good morning and happy Friday. It is a sunny, beautiful morning, and I'm about to head into London for some meetings, but I realised that I literally did not speak to you at all yesterday. So yesterday, after leaving the retreat, drove home, got home just after lunchtime, and then literally went straight into crisis management. So I've kind of alluded to the fact that there's something coming in a few months' time, something that I've been working on for a while, and at the moment it is very stressful. There's been so many things that have gone wrong up until this point. Once that has launched, I am going to do a whole video. I've been vlogging the process of everything that's gone wrong, everything that's gone right, not that there's a lot right now. And then I actually had a birthday dinner last night evening, not my birthday, one of my best friend's birthdays. It started at 9 p.m. and I love my friends with my entire heart and soul. I'm such a grandma, like usually I'm at home with my bra off and in bed by about 8:30. So it was really nice for an evening out. Had such a gorgeous time, like it was so nice. It was a girls' dinner, the food was amazing, the company was amazing, and we had so much fun. And then when I was leaving the restaurant, there were 3 doormen dressed immaculately, and they were so polite when we all arrived. And then when I was leaving, they were like, can we get you a taxi? And I was like, no, I'm just parked actually around the corner. And the doorman turned to me and was like, please, can I walk you to your car? And I was like, yeah, actually, would you mind? Because obviously London at night time can be a little bit scary if you are a female by yourself walking in heels, dressed up. Let's just say that. When I said, oh, would you mind? He was like, in fact, I insist. He walked me to my car, made sure I was safe, and then watched me drive away. And I just thought that was really nice. It made me feel really safe. So anyway, got home, woke up this morning, and now I'm heading into London. So I've got 4 meetings. I've got one about the project I was working on yesterday. I've got one speaking on my sobriety videos. I mention a platform called Sober Girls Society, founded by an incredible woman called Millie Gooch. And she is so amazing. Her personality is amazing, what she's doing is amazing, and I'm just a big fan. And we're actually planning something together at some point that we'll be able to announce later this month. So if you are sober curious or interested in that journey, please watch this space, because we are planning something, followed by a meeting with the venue. I don't know if that's giving too much away, but that's today. And then after that, I have a meeting with the investors and my co-founder of the Enough app, and we're going to do a bit of a debrief. We've been launched now for just under 4 months, so we're doing a bit of a recap, see what's going well, planning for the future. We're going to meet at my management offices. So I've been with my management for, I want to say 7 years now, and they're basically family, but no one works on a Friday. I think there's literally one person from the offices working there, and it's really good because there's meeting rooms, and obviously working from home, I don't want to host everyone at my house and it's a bit far out. I will try and introduce you to some of the management team if they are there, but I literally think only one person is in today, which is sad. I better get going, otherwise I'm going to miss my train. Let's go. And in here we have all the team. Where is everyone? Hiya! Just by yourself today?
I'm so lonely.
Oh.
No one loves me today.
This is Katrina, and we all love Katrina. I've just got home. I actually ended up meeting my dad for dinner, and we went for he loves a burger. I don't know if you've ever been here in London, but there's a place that serves dirty burgers, and he absolutely loves them. So went for some food and then came home, and I've edited this vlog kind of as it's gone through the week to make sure that it would be ready for a Saturday upload. I've actually realised that it's really boring, so if you have made it this far, thank you for sticking through. I say a lot without saying anything, and I'm sorry for wasting your time. No, I'm joking. No, I am sorry, but my friend Sasha says I say sorry too much. I don't know if it's been enjoyable or not, but I hope it has. I should have filmed more, because I just thought I'd filmed loads, but the content says otherwise. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, to be honest. But thank you so much for watching. If you would like to see this, I literally don't leave this room usually, but if you want to see a more mundane week in the life where I literally don't leave the house and spend a lot of time by myself, leave a comment and let me know. But I will be back next Saturday. Oh, a candy kitten. These are so good. I mean, they've been around for a while, but they're so freaking good. This is the Wild Strawberry Gourmet Sweets palm oil free vegan recipe. Stunning. So I'm going to snack on these, and I will see you next week. Lots of love, and I hope everyone is well. Let me know in the comments how your week's been.